Well, I think there should be two separate programs for what we could call highly skilled workers. What you were referring to after the end of World War II, there was a secret US operation called Operation Paperclip, where we tried to recruit German scientists and engineers. Between 1945 and 1959, America recruited, I think, 1,600 of these scientists. So it was both, call it disabling to an American rival or adversary, but also expansive because that was when the nuclear industry was growing and much of nuclear science was being pioneered in the earlier days in Germany. And so the kind of American workforce expanded, but more importantly, a new industry was able to be enabled and unlocked and grown in the US. And then the German state was disabled by losing these scientists. One could make the case that a similar sort of scenario should exist today, that we should have a second Operation Paperclip. And perhaps it should be a continuing process rather than necessarily kind of this laissez-faire process that we have today, where we identify some of the top industries and the top scientists and the top domains and go after those scientists proactively with government action, government support in partnership with private industry. If you look at papers being published across mainstream scientific journals, the majority of papers today across nearly every scientific domain are being published out of China. And this ranges from physics to chemistry to material science to biotech. And there's a real case to be made that perhaps those scientists would be better off, and America would be better off if they were doing their research, pioneering here rather than there. So I think that there's a very good strategic case to be made that perhaps like a more directed, high energy, high effort kind of Operation Paperclip be undertaken again around the world. So yeah, I think Operation Paperclip was pretty far reaching. But today, as an American, do you really want all of the cutting edge research in material science, in physics, in chemistry, et cetera, to accrue to China? Or should we be thoughtful about it's intellectual talent that's making these breakthroughs? So there's a real kind of mandate that we should probably think about undertaking here, not just for extension of our industry base, industrial base, but also for disabling what we would consider rivals or what American might consider rivals.